Hi, my name is Chris Chappell. I'm the Associate Commissioner for the Office of Telephone Services. Here to talk today about some of the efforts we're taking to improve our telephone service here at the Social Security Administration. We started our improvement by moving to a new technology, Amazon AWS Connect platform. Our 800 number services are all on that platform right now, and we're working very hard to get our field offices and other business components on that platform. It's important to have that unified platform, all of our business components on it together, to realize the full scope of the performance improvements that we'd like to do. We're moving very aggressively to get that platform out in our field offices right now. We have the entire state of Georgia, all the field offices, and we've had them on for a few weeks now, and we're seeing tremendous results there. Right now, they're achieving in the high 90% of an answer rate, meaning all the calls that come into those offices, almost 97% of them are being answered. Now, the other part of that is that rolling this technology out to the field offices is they can take advantage of what we call our interactive voice response system, or the IVR, which is anything from the point where a customer hears, "Thank you for calling Social Security," up to the point where they might be queued to speak to an agent. We have a variety of self-service options. We have frequently asked questions, and we also have some other options in there that can handle a customer's question without the need to speak to an agent. And what we're seeing right now is about a third of the calls coming into the field offices are being handled through that service. Getting it out to all of the field offices is critically important because the old telephony platform did not have the IVR available to them. So immediately upon deploying it, we see about a third of the calls being handled by automation, which is a tremendous improvement, of course. Once we have the platform on all of our components, and simultaneous alongside of that movement, we're working to improve that IVR that I just spoke of. We've got a team working on it, 4 major work streams. The first is looking at what we've got and making quick improvements to it. One of the things that we're looking at is getting rid of upfront messages. Many of the messages, while they pertain to some of our customers, they don't pertain to all, and it's viewed as a delay in getting the service that they need. So we're looking at removing the mandatory listening of the upfront message to only playing those in response to a customer utterance. So if the customer indicates they want to hear about our claim status, we'll tell them approximately how long it takes to process those claims because it pertains to what they're interested in. If you're not interested in how long it takes to process a claim, you'll be able to move more quickly through the menus, and if your desire is to speak to an agent, you'll get there much faster. So we're doing that kind of work, streamlining what the IVR looks like, improving the information that's on there. We've got a data analytics team. As I mentioned, we just started using this platform. The data that can be accessed in that IVR that determines whether or not we're successful is very complex. So we have a group now of some data and data scientists that are looking at those metrics, looking at what constitutes success, failure. We not only want the calls to be handled with automation if that's what the customer needs, but we want the quality of that experience to be good. So we're working very hard right now to use the right data sets to assess not only the success or failure, but the quality of that experience as well. We also have a group that's working on the platform technology and then integrating that with what we know about our customers. So if we understand more about why a customer is calling as they enter into our telephony platform, we can personalize that experience for them. We have information. Do they have a claim pending? Are they someone that's near retirement age, and the likelihood is that they're applying for retirement benefits for the first time? The more we know about a customer, the more we can personalize that experience and get them to the most efficient service channel to solve their issue. The other stream that we're working on is what are the things that people call us about. We have a service index that tells us all the major events that someone would reach out to Social Security and in which channel: telephony, face-to-face, video, email, or otherwise, can they accomplish those kinds of tasks. And then we're looking at, okay, if we can take the technology that we have, if we can take what we know about the customer, and once we have, as we spoke of earlier, the platform rolled out to all of our business components who solve our customer issues, who take care of our customers' cases, when we learn what they're interested in, and we can marry that up with what we know, can we route them really efficiently to where they need to be? Right now, your 800 number services, you get to speak to an 800 number agent, and their skill set is limited to what they're trained and allowed to do. In some instances, you might have to walk into a field offices, or you might have to talk to someone in a payment center if there's a payment issue. We're looking to leverage that technology to understand that customer intent, learn what we know about the customer, and then get them to the person that can solve their problem with the first point of contact. So that journey mapping of the reasons why customers call us and the skill sets of our individuals who have access to the telephony platform, and how we can direct our customers there most efficiently. So that's our third and final work stream. We're moving very quickly with this. We've got the upfront messaging and the improvement that's happening now in this month. We're looking at integrating text messaging and other opportunities so that if a customer's most efficient opportunity is to use our digital options, our online options, we can send them a text message and get them there to that process quickly. And so we're looking to build this process in the next month or two, and it'll be a continuous process. You'll look in some of the slides and you'll see the pinwheel diagram where we're constantly listening to what the data is telling us and what our customers are interested in. What is the success or failure of that journey for them? How do we improve it? How do we put it in place and then test it, and continuously moving through that loop so that we improve the customer experience and ultimately the service that we're providing to our customers. I appreciate the opportunity to talk to you today about some of these efforts that are underway, and I look forward to reporting out on our progress.